Hi, I'm Alex, and if you don't know me, I preserve artifacts that tell stories. My goal is to tease these stories out of relics from our region to learn about the minds, hearts, and hands that forged our past. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Orange County's dairy farming history and the glass milk bottles that were used.
Recently, I held an open house for those curious about dairy history and my collection of milk bottles. Many came because they were familiar with my work on Facebook and other social media outlets, and were eager to see firsthand what my collection held. Some had relatives who once owned dairy farms or worked on dairies as delivery drivers, often bringing bottled milk to front doorsteps. I received my first milk bottle from my mentor 12 years ago, but I've come to the understanding that being a collector is not necessarily a positive thing. It can either speak to you in a way that challenges one to better understand the history, while also acquiring a sensitivity for the hearts and hands that fashion these items. It can also poison your understanding and possibly lead to envy or selfish hoarding. I believe my passion and understanding is leading me to seek out a place where these items can be accessible to the public and where they can clearly tell their stories, allowing us to experience and appreciate the enormous efforts by those who preceded us. My collection, which currently houses more than 800 Orange County milk bottles, tells an interesting story, one that includes how the introduction of steel rails, wooden ties, and steam engines made it possible for fresh, pure milk to be transported to New York City from Chester in 1842. That was the first time that fragile milk would be transported by a railroad in the nation. This effort was also exceptionally vital since thousands were being poisoned and dying from the effects of vile swill milk, a substance harvested from disease-riddled cows held captive in the dirty breweries of New York City. Orange County was one of the pioneering locations in transporting milk, which would lead to its dominant role it played in advertising this product. Pure Orange County milk became the gold standard of freshness that held the high ground for excellence. Complementing my interests for milk bottles, I am a published author and frequently lecture on topics of regional Hudson Valley history. I was the former president of the Hudson Valley Bottle Club from 2018 to 2020 and was recently elected as president of the Woodbury Historical Society in Highland Mills, New York. I am also a recent summa cum laude graduate from Marist College and am presently pursuing my graduate degree, also at Marist, in public administration. At the age of 23, I have always been attracted to collections and how people showcase and share their knowledge. Growing up, most of my friends were 30 to 70 years older than me. I never really felt the difference in ages. It was their stories and experiences that were exciting to me, and spending time listening to them continues to inspire my work.